Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the live show. Welcome to the Chapnik live show with Madam Cynthia. My name is Chapnik from
Why
Chapnik
don't you just
Pictures.
say, what's his name is Madam what's that?
I know the madam.
Make a bake. Which
Uh,
one is that?
it's one that madams don't want to be madams anymore. Like that. When they call you madam, ça montre que
Mm-mm.
you are a femme forte,
Mm-mm.
indépendante et capable.
Mm-mm.
I'm not a femme capable.
Just go. Ngumi. How was today? Ngumi's gonna say today was hell. But it's okay.
No, nah. We they raise us up to have respect for women.
Is that
Uh,
how you have respect for women? By doing what? Don't call me that thing. It's okay.
we should not call it that, madam. And
I
that's
mean, there are people who can, but no, you don't do that.
is this like how they call it? Is this like for men how we say do not call me brother or do not call me sir?
No, it's not like that. It's just don't do it.
It
It's
makes you
just
feel old.
no, not old. I mean, this is a life. This is an interactive. It's when this is
All
about
right.
visuals.
So Miss.
Mm-mm. Just go. It's gonna go me. It's gonna go me. Do
All
you
right.
understand?
All right.
I want you to take away the formalities. That's what I'm trying to say. This is about
Okay.
interaction. This is about
Yeah. But it doesn't. Anyways, ça va. Ça va. So yes, welcome to the live show with Ngumi. With Ngumi and Chapnik. I am Chapnik from Chapnik Pictures, and Ngumi is hot today. She wants to already kill me right from the very beginning. It's
ha
like I have to slaughter this man today. So
hot in terms of what?
yes, she has. It does what she does. She's unable to turn behind. If she turn behind, you will see one. Mami wata lady ponce.
Nick, I've been carrying this hair for 2 weeks. This is the third episode we're going to be shooting with the same hairstyle. If you've been vigilant, you're going to know that. So don't mind what Nick's trying to say. Nick just wants to, I don't know, he's trying to be funny.
Yes, now, and she has been looking herself in on her phone and be wishing that she's like that.
Nick, I'm a
IRL.
fine girl. Do you understand?
Right.
I'm a fine girl.
If you say
I
so.
don't need all that. You know that I'm a fine girl.
Yeah, if you say so.
Yeah.
If you say so. That's good. Anyways, today we are going to be talking about a lot of stuff. We have, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, I think, the title of this video is Kang quintus we do a.
Oh, gosh.
So yeah, Kang quintus we do a. Yeah,
Thank you for this topic.
yeah, because we are going to be talking about Kang quintus and that we are going to be talking about some PGFRs who have decided that our children are not going to be safe anymore. I'm even looking for one of those videos. I can't see. The thing was trending on. I was seeing those videos everywhere on my WhatsApp status, but now I can't find any. But anyways, and what else are we going to be talking about?
We're going to be talking about Deli Singer. Of course, we
Yeah.
know Deli Singer is she's our mommy on Facebook.
Right.
She's the yardstick for morality and right doings on Facebook. Of course, we're going to be talking about her latest post that has caused so much
So much wahala.
on Facebook. And
So yeah. So I guess we begin with this. Now I'm going to play a video here and then you're going to tell me the lore behind the video because I know this is
first of all,
crazy.
wait,
Uh-huh.
let me give you a little background. So the thing here is Kang quintus has broken up with his second wife.
Mm-hmm.
Their marriage has come to an end. According to him, it was 5 months ago, but it is now she's venting. It feels like she finally summoned the courage to come on media and speak about it. According to her, her marriage didn't end because her best friend Rosine was sleeping with her man, but it did affect her Do you understand? Rosine and Kang quintus celebrated a 2-year relationship while married to her. Imagine. In the history of things that you couldn't think would happen. But it happened. Like you're celebrating a 2-year relationship with your wife's best friend. Why married to your wife? That's the height of okay. So Kang quintus finally ended it with his wife. I don't know. According to him, it was amicably. They ended it peacefully without drama, and he doesn't know why she is breaking down and venting on media. You can play the video so we see what she's saying. I mean, she has made at least 5,000 posts in the last 2 days. She has so much to say, but just play that one.
Right. These people.
C'est comme ça. Toi, tu m'as fait du mal, Rosie. C'est toi qui vas te lever pour raconter que tu n'as pas été mon amie. Toi qui m'appelais ma grande soeur, je n'ai même pas besoin d'être ton amie parce que tu me voyais comme une aînée. Tu me respectais alors que c'est mon mari que tu voulais. Moi, je t'ai appelé. Tu m'as supplié le rôle. On t'a même pas choisi pour le casting de Nganou. C'est moi qui t'appelle pour le casting de Nganou. C'est moi qui t'appelle. Je mets la pression à mon mari. Il t'appelle pour le casting. Il me dit, ouais, il n'y a pas les rôles, mais appelle là. Je l'ai déjà montré. Là, tu commençais à tourner c'est quoi là, la série qui passait à la télé là. Je lui ai dit, regarde la fille là, elle joue bien. Ouais, c'est une petite que j'aime beaucoup. C'est une petite que j'apprécie. Je t'écrivais tous les jours, ouais, ma petite soeur, je t'aime beaucoup. J'aime ce que tu fais, courage. Je ne le faisais pas. Ne me fais pas sortir les captifs, ne m'énerve même pas. Tu me fais les statues visées, tu me connais, tu es folle, ne m'énerve pas. Ne m'énerve pas. Parce que j'ai vécu à cause de toi, il a failli perdre mon fils à cause de toi. Mon fils a commis aujourd'hui à cause de toi, ne m'énerve pas. Ne m'énerve pas.
Right, so okay. that is Rosine venting her vents.
No, that is Audrey venting.
Oh, that is
on Rosine. Because they are gaslighting her. She actually begged and made her husband create a role for her in Ghana. She took her as a younger sister, only for you to turn around and stab her in the back. That's the height of betrayal. And then you go around with your new man, who is supposed to be her ex-man, gaslighting her. See, one thing, you see, the other week we were talking out here and I was telling you that we women, we like to play God. We suffer this God complex. I told you that there's some kind of altercations and some alterances or even some things that a man does and you should just go, you don't deserve to be married. No woman should be marrying you. You're not a good person. But you were like, I think that they were talking about Cedric or so. I think, what's his name?
Kang quintus.
It's one of those men. Nobody should be marrying Kang quintus. That guy is arrogant. He is mean. He is despicable. He feels like the world revolves around him. Why would you marry a man like so? Did you read? Have you seen his last post? The last post he just made,
no,
talking to Audrey. I think I sent it to you.
Wait, is it? Where did he post that? Did he post that
on his
Facebook?
Yes, on his Facebook page.
Let me see.
Yeah,
Kang quintus.
Yeah. You see how unremorseful, how insensitive one man can be. Literally, you don't need a soothsayer to tell you that this girl is broken. So she's like, shattered. She's having a mental breakdown. I don't know if she's gonna get through it, but I see how hard it is, and I wish her all the luck, all the strength in the world because she needs it. But this is what her so-called husband had to say.
Like Caprice Audrey, seeing you break down in tears on social media really broke my heart. Please, you need to stop. This is real life, and there is social media. It's been 5 months since we separated peacefully, and there was no drama. Stop washing your dirty linens in public. It doesn't need to end this way. Please, you need to stop. You know what we agreed about a relationship from day one, but it's okay. I will take the blame. Trust me, we're the big man.
What's that? Like,
trust me, I will never offer a word about our relationship on social media. You know why? because I don't owe social media in-laws any explanation. I'm sincerely sorry for hurting you and for letting you down. Please take care of yourself. Now, that seems like a reasonable man to me.
Really, there's somebody who is just concerned about his reputation. All he cares about is what is the image she's going to taint, or does he even care about what this girl's actually going through? No, it's because she's venting on social media. If she was venting in the house, it's okay. It's okay. All he cares about is the dirty linen that's going to be washed in public. This man is so selfish. I swear he doesn't care about this girl.
But that's the thing now.
You heard her talking about what how the trauma or the stress dealt with her son. You heard her talking about it there. This woman has been through hell and back. That's her page. She has been venting for the past how many days? Continuously. And it is never enough. I really hope that she gets a therapist or something, because she needs help. She needs to heal, and I know healing is not linear. There is no right way to heal. But I don't think that what she's doing on social media is going to help. But I just know that it only means that she's in pain.
Yeah, she's
in pain.
First of all,
and I don't know why men keep doing this to women. You lost your first marriage, you've lost the second, and it's never about you. You never have fault.
Right, let's see what she's even talking about. I even think some of these her takes are very crazy.
Okay. Wait, read. Go. Read.
It's like certaines femmes ont la chance avec les hommes et le mariage, hein. Un peu. Un an déjà enceinte. Un peu. L'autre a déjà épousé. L'autre revendique le mariage, l'autre n'arrive pas à diriger ma... Yeah, that's just charabia to me. But anyways, this was what even caught my attention. She was like, les hommes pauvres là, normaliser le fait qu'une femme peut avoir 5 enfants avec 12 pères différents et on l'épouse jusqu'à signer monogamie, bien commun. Yeah, this whole thing about, you know, I'm not going to be surprised to see that somebody who actually thinks like this is going to come and be talking a lot online about her failed marriage.
This is somebody going through a breakdown. This is what people say when they are broken.
Yeah. Right.
So you cannot hold her by this.
Yeah, we always look for all type of excuses to give for people to come and be airing their dirty linen online.
What is?
Retenez que c'est un père, il a des enfants, ne fait pas d'un homme un papa. Certains chantent, certains chantent partout, j'ai des enfants, sans même savoir où ils vivent, pendant que les enfants appellent juste. Yeah, this whole advocacy for
divine.
Yes, for baby mothers, what is baby mamas are she was that thing. And most of that, she looks like she's living her best life, you know.
She's well to do. So that's what I was telling you, that it's never about money.
Yeah, no, because men don't care about the woman's money now.
See, whether you like it or not, Kang quintus is a narcissist, a gaslighter.
You know,
he's a mean bitch. I really hope that women see, you know, when the girl child, especially in Africa, when we're growing up, right? Our parents be like, especially the moms, and mind you, they're saying this in good faith. They have no bad intentions. They go, for example, let me just use myself. They'll be like, Ngumi, you go to school, right? Get an education, add value to yourself. So you get a good job and you marry a big man, a man who will pack a big car in this house, a minister. Yeah. Do you understand? Yeah. That's what these parents always say. They're saying this in good faith. They're actually looking out for their kids. But it's because they don't know better. Subconsciously, that thing crawls into us. Do you understand that statement? And that's why you see every girl growing, they are always trying to, like you said, girls are always looking for a man that they feel like is way better than them in terms of finances and class status. do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's very common to meet a young girl telling you, I cannot date my age mates, because according to her age mates are probably her level. So she has to level up in terms of a man. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But our parents never, for once, said that, Ngumi, I want you to go to school, get an education, become so knowledgeable that when you see a narcissist like Kang quintus, you will know and you're going to avoid them. When you see a real man who has virtues, who holds morality at heart, you're going to adhere to that one, because
Does not really care about
C'est
how
comme
much
ça.
you're making. Does
Toi,
not
tu m'as
really
fait
care
du
about
mal,
your
Rosie.
money.
C'est toi qui vas te lever pour raconter que tu n'as pas été mon ami. Toi qui m'appelais ma grande soeur.
Stop that. Yeah, because I don't think they know that they don't really care about your money. Kang quintus does not care about how much money she's making.
that's why I'm saying that that is the orientation given to us as girl childs growing up, you see. So it's very likely that, for example, Kang quintus is like the biggest producer or director in this country right now. It's true, right? Yeah, he's like one of the
arguably.
biggest thing, very rich, super successful in career and whatsoever. So it's very much likely that a girl like her will only, I mean, we don't have so many of such men who
but
want to be with him, and now you would overlook his character because he has attained that goal your parents had set for you subconsciously. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because there are good men of probably her level or even below her, but who are still doing fine. Do you understand? That will adore you, treat you well like a wife and everything. But should not go for them. It's true. Because, see, subconsciously, those things take over us. You have to actively... Because people will be like, you see how they're dragging Vicky James every day? Say Vicky James step down. What? I don't even understand what it means by step down, to marry. Do you understand? But to me, she's very happy. She's very fulfilled with the kind of man she's married to. Because the guy is not a brokey. Probably she's just, the only thing she might have more than him is money. But he's okay too. Do you understand? That's a man they can actually team together and do exploits, which they are already doing. But most girls who don't do that, no, we want to because first of all, marriage is for the glam. It's for the,
that's a problem now. That's a big
do
problem.
you know what it means to be like, I'm Kang quintus wife?
That's a big problem, because the other thing too is it's just like this person was writing here on Facebook that that women blaming men for cheating on women. Women are blaming men for cheating on women with women. Finally, now, is it the man who is the problem or is the woman who is the problem? You would think all these women insulting unfaithful men.
We reject them.
We reject them.
And
I see them.
Well, it's true. That's another topic, right? It's true. Like some women are really jealous, and it's still because of this same mentality I'm talking about.
No, but the thing is, that's what I'm saying now. The man doesn't care about, like you're talking about, money and the woman having money. The man doesn't care about the money that the woman has, because even no matter how much money the woman has, the woman still expect the man to be the man, right? And being the man in that way means that he still has to be the one to provide. Even if he still has to be the one to provide, to protect, and to take care of whatever things that he needs to take care of. He's still the one who has to come and tell you to lead basically the family and the way that everything is going. So it doesn't matter whether she has money or whether she does not have money. So using even that as a yardstick for knowing how you are going to live in a relationship, I don't think that is very forward looking.
No, in that aspect, I'm talking about the man. It's the man I'm questioning there. But
the other thing too is that because the man also knows that it's in that all this waka fine money where you don't waka fine, and so it's to be only with one woman. It's to be just with that one woman. And also, too, I don't even understand why there's this whole... First of all, what I think is that if you were in a relationship with whosoever and you decide to come and be spewing your relationship online, whether people had which kind of problem, then the problem is with you, who is spewing the relationship outside. Whether he even did the word in that relationship. If you come and be spewing it outside, well, maybe...
When you see people who need help,
Yeah, it's
See,
not on the internet that you come and get help.
I know. I already said here that there's no linear way to heal or grieve. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Grief is a bad place to be. I have grieved before, and it takes so much to find a grieving person still have all their emotions in check, and it's really difficult.
Yeah.
So when you see her vents like this, the least you can do is extend grace.
Well,
I don't-
yeah, I just think that
I think she needs help. I think if she has people around her, they could help her. But nobody should come out here to talk about, because grief is a bad place to be. I never want to grieve again. I have grieved before, and
yeah, the one thing I can
that's
say
the
is
last thing I wish. I don't wish my enemy. That's if I have one. I don't wish my enemy.
it's just like there's one thing here that they say everybody grieves differently. But then again, people have to kind of understand that grieving is not online. If you need help, then
You
look for
don't
help.
you don't say that to a grieving person because they don't
Yeah,
understand.
right.
They're just trying to be fine.
Yeah, well, if you are putting your thing online, we are still going to have. We are just allowing people to have opinions about your
You
life.
have, but you cannot just expect her to.
Yeah,
to be that
it's this whole thing that I
same.
don't think we are always just looking for excuses to give to women who are fucking up their lives and fucking up their families' lives and putting, I don't know.
You're not even saying anything about the DOG of a man who made this woman go insane.
Bro, the woman who she's cheating on her with is her best friend,
Yeah.
right?
She's a bitch too.
Well, yeah.
But that's
I think that
See.
that tells more on what kind
See.
of girls people are having as friends
Nick.
or as entourage.
Women don't walk up to men, okay? Men walk up to us.
Say what?
So this jealous woman who probably always wanted to be like Audrey, saw an opportunity to. She came as Audrey's younger sister, begging for a role in Ghana. Audrey brought her close to her husband, and she turned around to sleep with her husband. So that she's always been. She's a desperate whore who has always tried to ascend the ladder.
But the thing
At
is, and
any cost.
she has been standing strong with that her friend's husband for 2 years now.
Yeah, at
Voila.
any cost.
Do you think that she who is like, I don't know, the side chick or whatever, do you think she doesn't know or think that Kang quintus probably has other side chicks?
She doesn't care because listen. Wait,
Voila.
why do you
So-
think women? Okay, wait. Why
Yeah,
do you
why-
think?
so why did
why
the
do you
wife
think
care?
a woman will leave her marriage and then date a married man and she's fine with it? Because what is really wrong in that is not the fact that the man was sleeping with another. No, it is the trust. It is the commitment. It is the everything that has been broken, that has been shattered.
Right,
So
yeah,
when
just to
you
say
are the
that
one
because-
inflicting the pain, it's okay. It's okay.
No, it's just that you're just saying that he slept with I think here the betrayal here is the betrayal of the friend. It's not the betrayal of the husband, because the man is just being a man.
He's just being a man, so it's okay for men to just go about sleeping. Married men
No,
sleeping even
he's
with
a man. He's a man with options, and he's just exercising a few options. That's it.
Hey, a man with options. This is the first time I'm hearing this word, guys.
Yes,
a man with options. What is a man with options, Nick?
A man with options is a man who is
A top
who is-
tier man
who is
who has a lot of money.
Well, yeah, money is a part of it. Money is a huge part of it, but he is able to attract a lot of women, and he has options.
So,
Because
what about Audrey? Is she a woman with options?
yeah, because a normal man does not have those type of options.
Okay, so what
Right.
about Audrey? Is she a
So-
woman with options?
No, the thing with Audrey is that why does
Why
she
you
care?
condoning bad behavior? No, I
I'm
want to.
not-
Why you
I'm not
condoning
con- I'm
bad
not-
character? What
I'm
do you mean
not
by a man with
condoning-
options? See, if you're a man with options, I beg, no near me.
No, but you know the funny thing
No,
is that
what do you mean by a man with options?
no, but no, the funny thing is that women are only attracted to men with options. Let me say they are more attracted to men who have options. I think women are more attracted to men who can actually replace them.
As per your definition, of course, they will be.
Do you want to be with a desperate man? A man who is desperate to be with you?
No, I will never
Exactly.
be.
And a man who is not desperate to be with you has fucking options.
No, I can have a man who is not desperate. He just loves me. He
If
wanna
he's
be
not
with me.
desperate to be with you, that means that by definition means that he has options.
No, No, because I'm not desperate to be with any man, but of
No,
course
no,
I
no,
can
no, no,
be.
no. I'm talking about him being desperate to be with you, not you being desperate to be with him.
A man will not be desperate to be with me. First of all, one, why? Why are you desperate? Will I feel you? No.
Well, yeah, and if there's a man who is desperate to who is your simp, who is simping for you, the up and down, you are not really going to like that man like that because you feel that he does not have those manly qualities.
It's
like,
not manly qualities. It's about him not having himself for himself first.
right. That's just
No, that one is a
that's
different thing.
That's just womanese for being like the viscous innards are going to be like inside when he feels that you are not in that, like you don't feel like that's the type of man that you really want. But like I'm saying, most women want to get with guys who want to be options. Women want to be with a man who other women want to be with, and other men want to be like. That is those are the type of people.
But we
who
don't
have
want
options
you
out.
going after the
So it's
women
like-
who want to be with you. That is what I am saying.
Yeah, so it's like you are coming for a man who other women want to be like and who other men want to be like, and you expect that man now to decide to be with you alone.
Mm-hmm.
That is the reality, that is what you went for, and he's just exercising his options, and that is what Kang quintus is. He's just exercising his options, right? And if he decided that, okay, this is the person who has the ring, and your problem is that, oh, you are going to come and first of all, let me even tell some of these women outside. There's a reason why when you see fine girl and her entourage, all her entourage is Wowo girls.
Ah, that's
There's a reason why.
you're stereotyping, man. That's a
there is-
stereotype.
Just look around
lie.
your friend
To
groups.
lie.
Just look around your friend
I have
groups.
very beautiful friends.
Right.
Yeah.
If you look
Nick,
if you look around your friend
Nick,
group, if you're a
Nick,
girl,
Nick, give me your program. Which day do you think I should take you out so that I'm gonna bring my friends and you're gonna see them? When are you chance this weekend?
Let me say this.
Nick,
let me-
are you chance this weekend?
Probably.
Okay, I'm gonna take you out and you're gonna see all my friends and you're gonna see other girls with their friends and they're all beautiful. People stop this thing. It's very soon. No, because this thing is slowly getting into some girls, and they are really. You want to be friends with somebody and she really feels like maybe you're just using me to higher your morale. Maybe you just when. They're beginning to think like that because of these things people keep propagating up and down.
No, let me say this because it's something that maybe sometimes we need to say, because if you are a girl and you are in a friend group and then you see that there are friend group like that, you are not the most beautiful in that friend group, then you are probably you see that there are friend group like that, you are not the probably the one in the and there's a very good reason for that, because they don't want their friends to be the one person on top of their boyfriends, because you are going to eventually at some point have your boyfriend or whoever you are dealing with.
Men
meet
will
your
always be
girlfriends
men.
and stuff.
Audrey is finer than what's her name? Rosine. Men will always be
But
men.
she's still a fine girl.
Yeah, men will always be men. They're
So
gonna
that's why I said that Wowo girls, it's like whoa. But and also if it is a Wowo girl, she knows that even if you get with her friend, you are not going to stay there because she Wowo. You'll be passing on her
Nick-
just for like there's one slow.
Nick, are we live on
there's-
TikTok?
Yes, we are live on TikTok.
Alright.
There's one slow Wednesday, and then you were just there, and the opportunity fell, and then he was like, "Let somebody release some few whatever," and then yeah. But at the end of the day, she knows that she's going to come back to him because he's going to come back to her in the house because he's not going to stay with her war friend, right? So, but if you do not know, then you should check sense. Don't be having. If you're a fine girl, you should look for your own friend group that are war girls. Yeah. So that is that for that. But now, people should leave Kang quintus in peace, and people should not be coming and putting.
Well, what
putting
I
your
gotta
dick in it.
say is, my beautiful ladies, nobody should be dating a Kang quintus. That guy is
Yeah,
mean,
no, we all know that
he's
that is false.
arrogant. He has no respect for women, and he's not even ashamed of it. He's proud to exhibit his bad character everywhere. We've seen it times without number. He thinks of no one else but himself. If you go to marry Kang quintus, you will break down like Audrey.
Nah, we all know that is false.
We saw what
the
he
proof-
did to his first wife.
The
His
proof
first wife who walked him to where he is today. He left
who
her
walked him
with
to where he is.
he left her with no regrets.
You know, these women like to take a lot of.
They were together. They walked through his early days, and immediately he grew a lot of confidence.
People really just like to take a lot of credit for the man's work.
Okay, it's fine, but he's gone.
Women just like
And
to
today
take a
she's
lot of credit
happily
for the man's work.
happily married. Now let's see what there was a lot of commentaries online. People were like, I'm never gonna be hooked to a celebrity wedding again. Oh, I'm so scared of marriage. Marriages fail every day. Oh, the people I was looking up to, their marriages are failing. I'm so scared. I'm not sure I'm gonna get married. That's what many young girls were saying. And so, this blogger Michael Zamani, one of the biggest bloggers in our space, he had this to say. He said, the narrative that our parents who have been together for more than 40 years were unhappy is wild. We are trying so hard to push a woke mindset that suggests they had no choice but to stay in their marriages. We are eager to prove that we know better, yet we are failing woefully at every level. Were
there bad marriages in the past?
Were there bad marriages in the past? Yes. Were there good ones? Also yes. And that remains the reality today. It will never make sense to me that you can see beautiful marriages in your neighborhood. Yet, the moment a celebrity breaks up, you suddenly become afraid of marriage. The funny thing is, you still live with your parents. I would understand if you had witnessed either of your parents abuse each other. But allowing a complete stranger on social media, someone you have never met, to shape your ideas about marriage is scary. Those who are often the loudest, some of them low-key know they may not be getting married for their own reasons. They push a certain narrative for reasons best known to them, and suddenly you who came from a stable home where your parents are still together begin to lose interest in marriage. Marriage is not a must. And again, our parents who are still together didn't stay that way because they had no choice. We are simply a generation of big talkers and oversabi. You are reme them de banso working together for years to see you via life, but that one no increase your interest in marriage, but now this one for media. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I made this comment. Zamani, calm down. No one is saying all old-time marriages were bad. We are accounting for the almost zero divorce rate in the old. The good ones stayed and enjoyed their marriages, and the unfortunate ones endured. Today, we still have successful marriages, but higher divorce rates compared to the old, because we realized it's never worth it to endure a bad marriage. True that no one should be using a distant celebrity as yardstick for successful or glamorous marriage, but their lives are out here for us to judge. Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, because and I think he's quite right to say what I think I actually agree with a lot of what he's saying.
No, he is watering down the reason people are really facing or marriages are breaking down today. Marriages are breaking down because of cultural problems that our parents endured, that we've said we're not going to endure it now. Instead of him speaking about those problems, that men can become better so that marriages will become more stable. No, he wants us to revert back to an era where we worked so hard to move from. That what he's saying is not correct.
I'm a photographer, so I actually do weddings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And there is one, I usually refer to one wedding anniversary, actually. It was a wedding anniversary where I think it was their 48th wedding anniversary. And there's even usually something that they say or during all those things. It's like, marriage is not, usually say it very cliche, as in marriage is not a bed of roses,
Yeah.
right? And I think many of us usually see uh, the problems that people face in marriage as the highest thing that there is in marriage. Usually, I say it's as if that what I have noticed these days is kind of, it's as if that many women, especially, who get into marriage mostly because of the wedding. It's almost like one competition thing. They want to see who had the best wedding or whatever, and to post it online for cheap likes online, because they want to do wedding which is maybe as glamorous as one of their superstars' weddings. But forgetting that marriage like that is supposed to be a long-term thing. Marriage is not something that is going to be always good. You are going to have problems. There will be even sometimes that you don't want to see each other, that you don't want to stay in the same place. But that marriage that is a commitment that you do. It's a commitment that is a commitment for life. When you are making the thing, that's a commitment for life. And I think people take this thing so too lightly. It's almost like it's one decision that you are just going to go about and just make it or whatever. While forgetting that it's a decision that you should be taking for life. And
Okay.
it's something that you should be doing that is going to have to affect your whole life for the rest of your life.
And the generations
Should-
to come.
Should be taken very, very, very seriously.
Everything you've said is true.
And I think
I agree.
and I think people nowadays do not have that consideration as much as
No.
it
that's,
was
That's where I would
during
disagree.
as much as it was
Nick, you
before.
see where you said some
For
people.
example,
You see where you said some people might get married for a beautiful wedding.
yes,
I think it's true. Some people, but it's not so like
a
25%.
lot of girls
Let
now
me even
are
say,
getting married for the
even
wedding.
if all get married for this, but let me tell you one thing that I'm sure of, right?
Mhm.
Before you see any marriage, anyone, even the ones, the ones of the people who got married for the sake of a glamorous wedding, before you see anyone walk outside a marriage and be like, I'm done, know that they've tried. Do you understand?
Actually,
Especially here in Africa, before you see someone pack their bags and go out there and say, I'm not doing this again, that person, I'm talking about 90%, 95% of cases, that if you see somebody, be it especially women, because women have this strong, they always believe that it is theirs, marriage is theirs to keep. They always, yes,
You think
most
so?
times, yes, most times it's the women.
Yeah.
Most successful marriages that you see is held down by women.
wait,
I'm telling you.
I think we are saying too many different things here. Who do you think leave marriages the more, men or women?
Men,
You think so?
yeah, men. Yeah. See, the thing is,
Ah,
the
that-
difference
actually-
is, the difference is, men don't leave as in leave. They you know them now. They always want to test here and test here. They're there, but they still
Wait,
want to
do you-
live like single men.
Wait. Do you think a man cheating on the wife is him leaving the marriage?
That is what I'm trying to say. That they don't want to leave the marriage, but they still want to be single men. And
Wait, no, do you think a man can have sex with a different woman but still love his wife and wants his wife to?
I
still be
beg
his
you,
wife?
push not. You don't bring that in near me. I know what you want to do here. That's what men tell these girls, that they're manipulating you. If a man loves you, he will care about how you feel about his actions. I'm telling you, if a man loves you, he will be worried about how you are going to take it when you find out he's being a jerk. He'll be concerned about you.
No, but that was not the question though. The
Before
thing
he
is-
will go to sleep with any woman, he will think about you. So if a man can go and say he's a lie, he does not love you. If you see a man out there, he is just a public penis. He doesn't want to leave you, maybe because of,
I
it's
think-
true, like you said, marriage is a commitment. It's not easy to just break a marriage like that. He will to start thinking, for me again to go now and start marrying another woman, and no, I cannot leave this woman now. So let me just sleep here. It is just that that so-called commitment, whatever he has interpreted it to be, that is keeping him there. But no man will go out there sleeping with women when he loves you. The only thing he will do for you is bring STDs disrespects and everything
Yeah.
and give
Now,
to you,
now I
because
think
immediately he starts to cheat and sleep with those women, that he will start disrespecting you and treating you like trash. I'm telling you.
no, now I think you are conflating what love is for men and what love is for women, because they are two completely different things.
No, I know what love is. I don't think there's.
But it's not the
See,
same thing for
I
men
know
and
what
women.
love is. It is the same for everybody. Love is love.
Yeah.
Love is love.
Yeah,
And
that
one
love
thing
is-
I know, love is respect. Love is consideration. Love is understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And love is caring.
Yeah,
There
then
is-
maybe you should understand that he probably needs multiple women. He probably needs to sleep with some other women, and he's still going to be in love with you.
What about him understanding?
Well, he understands that you don't need to know about that. He understands that, like, you're talking about respect, right? I believe that there are two ways that people can actually go about it. It's either you're upfront that from time to time going to who knows what is going to happen.
Nick, is your girlfriend watching this live? No, is she? Because I want to send a message across to her. Is your girlfriend watching this?
Don't be sending messages to my girlfriends.
Friends! Friends, Nick!
See, this is the thing. It's like a man is usually going to be a man. I'm not saying that for all. For
Nick is
some-
speaking for himself, guys. Nick
I'm
is
not-
speaking for
I'm not-
himself. Nick is always gonna be Nick.
No, I'm telling
And
you.
if you're Nick's girlfriend or friends watching,
No, first
I
of
feel
all,
sorry for you.
let me say first of all for me, right? First of all, going after women is first of all
Stressful for you.
it's very stressful. So if you already even have one, mama, avec pardon, laissons comme ça. I don't have me energy to be, because women are
No,
women are
guys,
first
I'm
of all,
joking. No, I trust Nick.
women are
I
first
trust
of all-
Nick.
women are
Nick-
first
Nick's
of
a
all
great
very-
guy.
women are-
He's a great guy. Just that he's low key misogynistic. That's why I see him saying these things. But he's a great guy. He's
What
gonna
do
be
you
a
mean?
great guy to his
What do you mean
girlfriend.
misogynistic? I love women.
You love
I
women.
love women.
And here
Of
you
course.
are gingery men to be useless.
I'm not gingering men. I'm just telling men that men need to make money in order to be a man of options. Because
be a man
women,
of options.
yes, because
so
women
that
love.
so that they're gonna define love the way you're defining it right now.
No, because women love men who have options. If you do not have options, they're not going to look at you that way. You are going to be a perpetual friend, in the friend zone, and you're never going to leave that friend zone. So if they don't see you like a man who has options or a man who can replace them at any time, then it's an man par la peine. Then now it is left to you as the man to do whatever you want to do with those options. If you decide that, Masa, just like me, like Masa, following women up and down as I hope have a man la peine is too much work, and I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of building to do. I have a lot of money that I have to make to be going around and looking for women up and down. Then that is your choice. But let it be your choice. If you feel that from time to time you are going to be exercising your options, then it is left to you to do whatever you want to do. That is the type of person that you want to be. But then again, it should not. My whole thing is, it should not be because the woman has said that no, you cannot do it like that. There are so many marriages which are sexless out here just because, and they are very sexless like that because they know
But-
that their man does not have options, and they can blackmail their man with sex.
No.
Yeah.
You know the highest marriages that lack sex? It's the ones where the men have so many options, rather. The one where men have so many girlfriends out there. See, you know what?
Why is it?
I'm a girl, right? I'm a girl, so I have really a lot of friends that confide in me.
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend. I don't want to state what position she is in my life because people watching me will easily be able to identify her.
Mm.
So I have a friend who was married.
Mm-hmm.
She's now divorced. Her husband was a bastard. Like, he was one of the worst things.
How do you mean bastard?
He was terrible. He was a bad person. He was the kind of man no woman should be marrying. But my friend married him anyways. And this boy was mean. He was a narcissist. He was worse than Kang
You
quintus.
put throughout that word. It's a bit.
I'm
a
not
bit too
joking.
much,
See, this girl was, a young, beautiful girl, married. She got married when she was 21. She married this guy, and the guy was, I think, 32 at the time or so. This boy showed her hell. He will go out, live his life, come back, and she's like that. They will stay home for 5 months without sex. And then when he feels like he hasn't tormented you enough, do you know what he's going to do? He's going to put porn on his phone and watch in front of you and masturbate. And then...
Wait, who was the one refusing sex?
Him! He just didn't want to sleep with her. Because he had his girlfriends, he had his life.
Yeah, right. The funny thing about all of this is that when you have those kind of behaviors do not come out of the blue, it's not because they got married before he started having that type of a behavior.
Okay.
When they were dating, I'm sure he used to exhibit those types of behaviors.
And she ignored.
And she ignored them. And she was like, I don't know what she was telling herself. But those type of behaviors are behaviors which are usually there before you get married. And my whole thing is we usually talk about in marriage. But what happened before marriage? Because it's not as if it's after you get married before you get to see certain
But I'm
things.
telling you that in as much as that guy was that evil, right? That girl suffered. She even became mentally unstable. She was talking to herself. That girl almost ran mad.
Yeah.
But when she finally took the decision, she said, I'm walking out of this marriage. That man was everywhere. They went to see a lawyer and he was like, I don't want my marriage. I don't want my marriage. I don't want it first. I love my wife. I want my family. I was like, wow. With everything you do. And he was like, who is without sin? I was like, really? No, that's what men do. They just they don't have anything to lose by hanging on to that marriage. He doesn't want to go make another party for another woman who's going to spend that money again. So he's just going to hang there. After all, he's a good girl. She's there. She's holding the home together, keeping the kids together. He can do anything and come back. That is the only reason why women are always the ones who finally pack their bags. Because they've had it enough. And I tell you, before a woman says, I am done with this, she has prayed, she has fasted, she has gone to the mountain, she has done. Before she says, "I'm done with this,"
I think you would think that, right? But
I'm not thinking. I know.
No, the thing is, you would think maybe for the women who are in your entourage, they have probably tried.
I have seen far and beyond.
Right? No, but I was kind of talking a little bit in general.
In general,
now,
I'm talking about now.
Because now, in places where things like this have been studied to look for the reasons why people are actually divorcing, or for the reasons actually 80%, in fact, for places where things like this have been studied, 80% of divorces are usually filed by women. So women are the ones who are actually filing for divorces, are actually living the divorce, right?
Because they're the ones who really move out like that.
Yeah,
men move out in with shenanigans.
Yeah, no. And when they actually ask them why are they divorced, the biggest reason for divorce is they say what is basically unreconcilable differences.
Yeah.
What do unreconcilable differences mean?
Unreconcilable differences
those just mean. Wait, let me tell you. When they break it down to, because unreconcilable differences, it's not even cheating.
Yes, nah.
It's not even cheating. That means
yes.
cheating comes.
Wait,
cheating comes
I don't even believe that cheating.
Comes like one of the third.
I don't think that cheating alone even breaks homes.
Voilà. So it's like
it is what
it's
comes with the cheating. I'm telling you about my friend, what her husband would do to her.
So it's basically women get bored and then they leave marriage.
Get bored.
Yes, that be
that. No, you water down women's experience, marital frustrations.
That's what I'm saying is the main reason for why they are leaving marriages is because they are bored in the marriage, and that is what they are calling irreconcilable differences. They will tell you, oh, we grew apart, and all these.
They don't want to tell you. They don't just want that.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy. Because if that is the reason why women are leaving, then what the hell? Like, what the hell? So, yeah, we should not be, So all that you said, that I agree with the fact that everybody should not be thinking all this wedding thing. And also that like I was saying, the reasons people get married now and the reasons for why they got married before, two completely different things. Before you wanted to even get married, the man had to come and meet the family of the woman.
At first,
right?
people did not marry for anything other than family and making kids.
But that's the main reason for marriage.
No.
That's the main reason for marriage. It's this marriage is more of survival than love. Because love
life
alone
is too short.
Because love alone cannot sustain a marriage.
Yeah.
Love alone cannot sustain a marriage, and I don't think so. And
love
if you are
will
not thinking about
anything,
if you are not
so
thinking,
me, I prefer to marry a reasonable man than a man who loves me. Yeah, just marry a reasonable person, a person who knows that this thing you're doing, it doesn't even have to come from love.
well, does the woman have to be reasonable as well?
Yes, now.
Because if the woman is,
no, the thing is, most times women are reasonable. Most times women are reasonable. Women, see, let me tell you now, women, their marriages and their homes mean everything to them. They are always the one trying to keep those things together because to them that is their crown. But men don't care like that.
If a woman is reasonable, then she's going to understand that leaving your marriage because of cheating or whatever is like retarded. So
why then do you think a woman should leave only domestic violence?
Yeah, things like domestic violence.
That should be it.
No, that's
so
not
if a woman comes to
like
you
basically,
today,
if a man is not doing his actual job, what he's supposed to do as a man, if he's not protecting you, if he's not providing for the household, if he's not ready to die for you, really, die for you as in protect you with his life, then those will be grounds for you to leave the marriage. But it's not because he went and wet his dick in one place or in one shower somewhere that they are going to decide that that's reason for you to leave the marriage. Or it's not because he decided to exercise one or two options here and there that you will decide that because that he's going to you're going to decide.
Would you leave your marriage if your wife exercises one or two options?
Well, now if your wife does that, then she's basically an ashawo, right? So
you're an ashawo?
Maker.
Ay, nigga.
A man cannot be an ashawo. The men are the ashawo makers.
Okay.
Right. So if I cannot be married to an ashawo, so that's...
Yeah, but you are an ashawo maker.
Well, yeah.
You just make them. You don't marry them.
No. They are there for a fun time. Ashawos are very fun.
Hey, Nick's girlfriend. Are you seeing what your husband is? A big boyfriend is. Hey.
But is it like ashawos not fun? Ashawos are very fun. I know, but you don't make an ashawo into a housewife.
All right.
That's a recipe for disaster. That's a recipe for.
In other words, what Nick is saying is, fidelity is 100% expected of women, but not of men.
I'm saying that women should not expect 100% sexual fidelity from men, because it's going to arrive
But the world should expect it from women.
Especially, well, you can do whatever you want.
What Nick is saying,
you can do whatever you want.
Nick is saying that you should be bothered about the child crying, change his diapers, carry the family on your head, put the house together, but don't care about your own happiness. Nick doesn't care that his infidelity is going to bruise you, it's going to hurt you.
Those things don't make you happy.
No, he doesn't care about that. He doesn't care about how you feel. No, he doesn't. He doesn't know that when your mind is sound, when you feel like I have a man I trust, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like your life is just fine just by knowing that I trust this man. I wouldn't even be the anxiety. There's no anxiety. I function in. No, Nick doesn't think about that.
You have to trust your man enough to not
check his phone.
Yes. You have to trust him enough that he loves you enough to always be with you and to always protect you and to always do his husbandly duties.
And even if that girl comes home with a pregnancy saying your husband impregnated me, trust your husband, my dear. Trust your husband. I mean, this is Rosine. So you just say the villain here. Do you know who the villain in this story is? According to Nick, it is Audrey because her husband.
Left her marriage.
She left her husband her marriage
because she left her marriage. Why is she leaving her marriage? Did she leave her marriage?
She said it herself that she didn't leave the marriage because of that girl. She said she has not seen a woman that will make her.
No, she's speaking out of both sides of her mouth. You cannot you cannot say you did not leave the marriage because of the cheating, but the whole time that you're talking about is the girl who cheated on your husband.
Yes.
So it is because of the cheating.
They spin. It hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts. She still has to talk about it. It has passed. It doesn't mean that it didn't happen. She's hurt. She has to talk about it.
Yeah, I didn't leave my husband because of the cheating, but every time that I'm going to talk about, about him cheating.
Dear ladies, in as much
Exactly.
as I am a feminist and I'm looking out for you all, I'm also a big advocate for marriage. I love homes. I love to see when people grow together, raise kids in a functional home. I think that that's what the society needs. So forgiveness is not weakness. Give your husbands second chances. Everybody deserves a second chance, to me. But
yeah, and the other thing is, if you really want marriages to be successful, please marry before you carry. Marry before you carry. Don't be having children outside here with these wayus that you come and call after that wayu. And then you'll be like, he's a narcissist, he's a deadbeat father, he's a person, he does not take care of his children, blah, blah, blah.
We'll talk about that. We're talking about women in marriages right now. We'll talk about that one later.
So if you're a woman who is already married, please understand that, especially if you are married to a man who has options. Because I'm sure you saw that he had
But
options
don't let no
before he
man
chose
break you when you can no longer take it. Walk out of there. Don't lose your sanity. I tell you, don't lose yourself for any marriage. It's not worth it. There is nothing. The only reason why you're here on earth is to live.
Yeah, don't be looking at what ashawos are doing out there. If an ashawo comes to the house and tell you that, I am functional with your husband, tell her that yes, of course, because you are an ashawo, and he's going to exercise his options with a few ashawos here and there. You're not the only ashawo that he's probably dealing with. So get the hell out of my phone. If your friend runs and comes and tells you in the house that, I saw your husband in the bar with one ashawo, tell your friend that she should get out of here. You want to spoil your house. She should get out of here. She should keep the information to herself. You don't need it. You don't need to go and confront him with ashawo. You're just going to be disgracing yourself. The ashawos is for a fun time. You are for your life, for the lifetime.
Okay.
Right.
Nick?
You have been chosen to go through life for a lifetime, not for a fun time. And I'm probably thinking you want somebody for the lifetime and not just for a fun time. So let him have his fun.
Anyways, the fact that
sometimes.
Nick has spoken to women, all he has been saying is talking to women about enduring, but he hasn't said anything to the men. It tells a lot.
For the men, what I tell the men is that you need to be the one to make the choice whether you want to fool around or not. That one is completely dependent on you. The man is supposed to be the leader, so you decide to lead your house in any way that you decide to. That is up to you. Right? That is up to you. But the only thing is that you should not be the one. You should not be controlled by the whims or the whims of the woman. If you start getting controlled by the whims of a woman, that is also how she's going to lose respect for you. Because no matter how women are going to tell us that, listen to what I say, the more you listen to what she says, the more respect she loses for you, which is kind of crazy. I was like, I don't know what a catch-22 is going. She keeps telling you, if she keeps ordering you, and the more you follow her orders, the more she loses respect for you. So it has to be your choice. And in order for you to have that choice, you need to be able to have the leverage to make those choices. And that is make money. Guys, we need to make money. You need to make your man, you need to become the man. So that nobody can tell you shit, so that you can tell the woman that shut up. And she's going to say, yes, my king. They'll be like, okay, go and make me a sandwich or something. Go and make me some soup. Go and pound me some food.
I'll say it again. The only reason why you're here on earth is to live. Whatever you're doing, make sure it's worth it. You wouldn't have another today again. If you're staying in that marriage and losing yourself, there is nothing worth dying for under the sun. There is nothing worth dying for.
Yeah, well,
not even your marriage.
Well, women should not put themselves in situations that they are not going to be able to handle.
Yeah.
Right? Don't put yourself in a situation where you're not going to be able to
I
handle.
applaud Audrey for walking out of her marriage.
Right? No, that was stupid.
I applaud her for walking out of her marriage. I see how drained, how frustrated, how traumatized she is. I hope she gets herself back. I pray for her that one day she will stand on her feet. I pray that her sanity be restored.
Yeah, that was stupid. She probably should. I don't know who her mother was, but her mother was supposed to talk to her. Very
Her
stupid
husband
decision.
said they ended it amicably. Hey! God of Jericho. All right. So thank you. Enough of this Audrey and her narcissistic husband.
I'm telling you, people just throw that word out so much these days.
Now let's
It's
talk
like-
about something. Let's talk about this woman. Very close to marriage too. What did Deli Singer say?
Well, apparently Deli Singer has like this whole
Deli's matchups. She's a relationship therapist, counselor, blah blah blah, or whatever. She counsels marriages. She coaches singles. She matches people up. If you need a wife right now, you can meet Deli Singer. She's gonna match you up.
Yeah, right.
So that's what she does. So this is what she had to say to us who are not married. She said, "Sis, can we stay doesn't only diminish your value. It tarnishes your family name and stigmatizes your kids. Other fathers are walking their daughters down the aisle. Give daddy the honor too." Okay, oh mama, we have hear you. You have talk, we have hear.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, first of all,
Okay.
let me first of all say this. I think women giving relationship advice is like one of the worst things on this earth.
Okay.
It's like women give the worst advice
All right.
about relationships. That one is, if you see a woman who is actually giving good advice, there are very, very few and in between. And most of these, I think that's my personal opinion, that most of these female relationship coaches,
Bitter feminist.
it's just a grift.
Okay.
It's just
Nick, you didn't make
but then again,
reservation for water today.
there's always water. There's water up there. Wait, let me get.
Okay. Y'all see Nick is carrying. He got me water. Don't marry Nico. Don't mind what he's doing. Don't marry Nico. You will cry. You go cry past the pikin where you and Nico born.
Not hear what she's talking. She might be talking about wanting to keep me to herself.
Imagine I'm marrying Nick.
Uh,
Our home will be so peaceful, so polarized.
yeah. No, so the whole thing was, because I was saying this when I saw this thing, I was like, yeah, she's probably speaking about single mothers here. Because when you say can we stay doesn't only diminish your, I don't know what value she's talking about.
You know something? I hate
tarnishes-
it. I hate it when people feel like they've mastered the formula of life. Do you understand? There is
What
no
are you
formula.
talking about?
Ha!
Ah,
Okay, put up that girl's comment. This comment I sent to you.
yeah. Let me see, where is that? Yeah, but while I even put that up, there is this whole thing about only diminish your value, tarnish your family name, and stigmatizes your kids.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's no reason to be talking about stigmatizing your kids if the kids are living in the house of the father.
Thank
You
you.
will be the one stigmatizing your kids when you are leaving that home and depriving them of a family with the father and the mother. If you are leaving, then that's crazy. And that's why my whole thing was marry before you carry. Marry before you carry. Other fathers are walking their daughters down the aisle. Give daddy that honor too. Yeah. Basically saying that you should stay with your baby daddies. Don't be going nowhere.
That's not what she said. She said that you walk down aisle, put veil for your head, you cover your face, and you walk down. You don't know walk down the aisle.
Well,
That's not what
yes.
she's saying.
She's basically
Anyways,
saying
tell
stay
us.
with your baby daddies.
Stelly said something. Stelly said, "No, mama, Now married people the divorce pass. You know some people to comment like they don't reason. I don't even know what this means. No mama and married people the divorce pass can we stay. I mean you never first marry how you want divorce. I go do can we stay. In fact, I go do visit, spend the weekend and go. Then she say she commented, I mean this was harsh. No, but this was no shame. Na shame they do you so. Na desperation so. Eske we first day you there. Eske them fit first married you before divorce am even I don't see a type plenty. Na ele you go pack that dress them way you keep am for that bedroom. Screenshot back.
Yeah.
Deli
Yeah,
savage.
Yeah, this comment is very ashawo quoted.
Yeah. But what I would say rather is, see, I will not see you living with a man because he hasn't officially married you and I go like, pack your things and leave that place. No. Life is not black and white. Your story is never going to be mine. I mean, yes, we all want to give that honor to our dad to walk down the aisle, but we all have a different story to write. There's a lot of honor we can give him other than just walking down the aisle. Do you understand? We can still get married.
What other honor do you think you can give to your father other than
Walking down the aisle?
no, other than building a correct family?
No, that's not what she's saying. She said that we should walk down the aisle before we stay in the man's house. I know that's the most you can give your father as a girl child, of course.
So that's
what I'm saying. That if I meet you living with a man, and I don't see that man treating you or doing something, I will not tell you to leave that place because he has not married you. That's what I'm trying to say.
Wait, say that again. Like if you see a girl staying with a man who does not treat her right,
who doesn't treat her badly, I don't see some kind of terrible treatment he's giving to her. I'm not going to tell her girl to leave that place because the man's not married her. No, people, their own story might be different. It might start like that to wherever it's going to.
No, you see when I was saying that women give very bad relationship advice.
No, I'm telling you. Okay, for example,
if I see you living with a man who is treating you right and you guys are not yet married, what I'll be asking is, why are you not yet married?
Yes, and she's going to give you, for example, I know one, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is it. They all came to Yaoundé. This is my friend. She's an orphan.
Uh-huh.
She was hustling here.
Yeah.
The guy too, he's from one of these villages. They also came to, all of them are finding greener pasture here in Yaoundé.
Mm-hmm.
They were dating for a year. Later, they decided to merge to live in the same house to cut costs.
Yeah.
So that they can hustle more.
Mm-hmm.
They lived together like that for 3 years. This 2025 December, they went to the girl's village. They paid her bride price and everything, and they came back. They worked and saved and prepared for that. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So you expected me to go and tell her to leave that house because the man was not married to her? That's what I'm trying to say.
They were basically married already.
Who's married? I said that they were living together. You said they were married.
Yeah, but they were living together with the project of.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why people live together. If I see you living together,
that is not can we stay.
That is can we stay. What is can we stay there? Okay, what is can we stay?
Can we stay is boyfriend, girlfriend, and then just come. In fact, this come for weekend. What this girl is saying.
Come for weekend, go back. It's not can we stay. Come for weekend, go back. Your girlfriend does not visit you and spend a night or two. Come for this weekend, go back. No, be can we stay. That's not can we stay.
Yeah. Nah.
Can we stay? Say you people are cohabiting. You are living together in that house.
Yeah, but the thing is, you cannot be cohabiting or living together in a house without projects of actually officializing it.
Exactly. But I'm telling you, sometimes it's really not healthy.
So if you are living together with somebody without plans, without any officialization plan,
it's a lie.
Then what are you fucking doing?
No, you will not pack your things and go and live with a man who has no plans for you. Why would they might even accept you? These boys would they even accept that you should come and live in his house? You don't accept now.
That's what you are talking about. You're saying because if you guys are living together. And you are living together, say maybe because you want to cut costs and you are actively building a family.
Yes.
then that's not come we stay.
That's come we stay because they were not officially married, but now the
No,
boy has
because
paid her bride
no,
price.
it's because you are moving towards that is like you are moving
That is
towards
not what
getting
Deli is
married
talking
and
about.
stuff.
That's not what Deli is talking about. That is not what she's talking about.
No, she's like walking.
She said we should walk down the aisle.
Yeah, and also I think walking down the aisle is just a
Figurative.
figure of speech.
No.
It's just a way of saying that
Yeah.
fucking get married. If you have found your husband, fucking get married. If your husband has found the wife, you guys should fucking get married. Right? You don't need to do all the fanfare. And I think that even though this is kind of counterintuitive as a wedding photographer. We want big weddings. We want big weddings. But if I were advising my brother or even myself, I'm not going to be doing no big wedding if I don't have the money to splurge on a big wedding.
Weddings are not cheap. Weddings are not cheap.
Yeah, good.
So, and you should be intelligent enough to
But
know that this man is...
weddings should not be super expensive as well, because I've seen super expensive weddings. I've covered weddings which were like 4 days. Was spread.
But if people have money, they should do
in
expensive.
4 days, and people will look at that and they'll be like, that's what I want. I want to marry that type of odugo or whatever. But weddings don't have to be that. Weddings can just be you going to go and see the parents, and
You
people
can
are
do
d'accord.
take me, not take fish kind of wedding.
And we are kind of like, okay, we are
Take
d'accord that
take chicken, not take fish. Don't do that thing.
yeah, like we
I
are
advise you.
we are d'accord that you are responsible and you are living with my daughter.
Don't do
And
that
I
thing.
know that you are a decent person and you are treating
Go
my
and
daughter
do your
well.
traditional
And
wedding and leave
yes,
it like that.
you do your-
When you gather money, go and do wedding.
Not even
Don't
big,
listen to Nick.
you
Go and do don't
small
take-
traditional wedding.
Take rice, not take food. Don't do that thing.
Do
Don't do
small
that.
traditional wedding. If you want, go
and pay your bride
even go
price.
to court. Even go to the mayor. In the mayor's office. You go in the mayor's office with your temoin and your 2 or 3 people,
Yeah.
2 or 3 invitees. I will go sign your wedding there.
Yeah.
And you go and start building your life. Like I said, it's counterintuitive for me because I need you to come and give me money. I need you to come and give me money to cover your weddings.
Come and give money to Nick.
Come and give me money to cover your weddings.
To Nick so that he can also give me.
We need much money. We need big weddings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come and give money
but
to
if you decided that you want to do big wedding, because wedding is not cheap. Wedding is not cheap. Wedding is a lot of money, right? And if you are spending a lot of money on a wedding, you should also keep a lot of money for the photographers and videographers. This one is an appeal that I'm sending out there to all these people who are calling photographers and videographers the last people when they're planning their wedding, to be like, no, we have spent all the money on top of catering and on top of food. What is going to remain at the end of that wedding?
There's more for to call you now.
Yeah,
But
so
don't try that thing.
yes,
Don't try it.
people should pay photographers
Pay
well.
very well. Pay very well.
Especially those, in fact, anyways, the bubbles who are making big weddings and all, they know that's the thing. So we need to pay us well.
But like I'm saying, what Deli is saying, that's her own. You see, this life, there is no formula to this thing. Your story might be different from hers. If you find a good man, nobody will see all these girls in very bad relationships and bad marriages, they know that it is bad. They just like to stay there. If you find a good man and you two can work things out, build your lives, build your family together, stick with him. If at the time you have to cohabit to do that, cohabit.
I even see she wrote one very interesting thing. She was like, if only most of you knew how broken your father gets when their daughter comes back home pregnant. Even more so when you move in with the guy without any compensation.
You see,
Really?
You see that?
So if you know what goes through your dad's mind whenever he sees your mates getting married or when he receives invitations from their friends, no father deserves such humiliation.
Don't live your life for your father. Yes, he will feel that way, but this is your life. This is your life. You cannot live your life to please your father. You can make him proud, but don't live your life to please him.
Even though I would say this is not really about like the whole wedding thing. It's not really a father thing. It's like I think your
See,
father is going to be a lot more peaceful if he knows that you are living with somebody who takes
no,
good care of you.
your father will always want you to bring that man home. To you see this thing as
Yeah,
you
you
you're
need
talking about
you
that you
need
come and do, even if it means to just pay the bride price, so
yes.
that the father will know that I have officially given you my blessing to. That is what
Yes.
he wants. It's not about a
Yes,
glamorous
it's not
wedding.
about it's not about
Yes,
wedding invitations and things like
yes.
that. This is more woman thing. It's more a woman thing. Yeah. See, your mother might be okay. Wish your mother might be okay. Actually, it's the mothers who are pounding and hounding people about big wedding and about mothers of the day. I don't know. They don't also want to go and do wedding whatever in all of their meetings to be
Okay.
like my daughter or is my son or whatever. And that's the mothers might be okay with it, but you're no. That's so wrong. It's sad how many. It's sad how many of you don't know. Go to school, pick up jobs, get married, and start up families to continue your parents' legacy. Well, to start your own legacy, not really continue your parents' legacy. Yeah. If you make an error along the way, make a U-turn, and you will eventually catch up. Now stop this rubbish in the name of love. Well, anyways, like yeah, let's say half in half. I kind of agree half in half, but it is not really that. It's not about the wedding. It's more about family building, and not just the wedding. Because I don't even think that fathers care about weddings like that. But yeah, we just want. I'm sure they just want to know that my daughter is well taken care of. My daughter is in good hands. They're not going to call me one day and say that she has lost one of her eyes, or they're not going to call me
Yeah.
one day and tell me that she's picking, she's selling, I don't know, she's picking trash, looking for something to eat, or they're not going to call me one day and say she's in the hospital and she's dying and that man cannot do nothing, right? So I think that is the essence of that, because I think fathers understand that this thing is a lot about survival. You need to be able to survive in this world, and in order to survive more effectively, you need to be with somebody who can actually lead you correctly and
Yeah.
lead you in the right way. And that's what it's supposed to be about. It's not supposed to be about the wedding. It's not supposed to be about the glam. It's not supposed to be about social media. It's not supposed to be about what your friends are going to say. It's not supposed to be about all that. It's supposed to be about the important thing. It's supposed to be about family building. And that is what we have been brought on earth to do. Yep. So, well, thank you very much, Deli Singer, for giving us content.
Thank you for giving us content.
And yeah, and I think we'll probably end the live with a very somber note. A very somber note to. I can't even say this is to men, because it is not really men who do this type of nonsense. Through in the past week, even though I was super busy, every time that I went on my phone, uh, I would see a thing about. I don't even really know what happened to the girl, but I think someone kind of molested a girl, a little child, and got her to, I think, killed her or something after molesting the child or something like that. And we're like, what are some of these? What is this country coming to? That you are hearing that those are the type of news that you used to hear, like for the Epstein or Einstein, as people don't want to call them online like that. The guy with the island, and
Epstein.
yes, that name like that is very censored online now.
Okay.
Yeah, so there are people who are calling him Einstein or Jeff
Alright.
Einstein. I'm calling him Jeff Einstein with the island. All those PDF file type stuff. We never really need to. You never really used to hear about them in our context here in Cameroon. But for the past week, it's as if one veil has been lifted. and we are hearing stories
Just
of.
this week alone, Zuimanto has reported about 6 cases of child offended.
What's his name again? Zuimanto.
Yeah.
How do I spell that?
NZUI. Zuimanto does it.
Yeah. Because I've been like, yeah. This is crazy. Oh my god, these people, oh la la. Dans la région du centre, une tragédie. Shit. Right, like, this is crazy. Yeah, like, just going through his page or something. After having un bon, un bon dans la région de l'Est. Un homme qui mange le piment.
Quoi? Auberge.
Il mangeait le piment dans un auberge avec une femme retrouvée morte. Le pénis coupé. Impossible de savoir pour l'instant si ce sont les dents de la femme ou le couteau qui a sectionné l'engin de la victime. La femme est portée disparue. Oh boy. After having that very funny story. You get to what they were the most very somber stuff. À Medumo, à Konolinga, dans la région du centre, une tragédie innommable, obéissant à la mode des infanticides, s'est produit cet après-midi. Voici plusieurs mois que le nommé Messi entretient une relation avec une jeune femme de 19 ans. Pour des raisons inconnues, la jeune femme a décidé ces derniers jours de mettre un terme à la relation, enclenchant ainsi le chrono d'un drame inévitable. Messi, n'acceptant pas la rupture, a apporté un repas ce jour chez la jeune femme, repas dans lequel il a mis du poison. La jeune femme, ses 3 neveux âgés de 4 ans et 3 ans, et un autre gamin de 7 ans ont consommé le repas sans se douter du piège mortel. La femme et les 3 neveux ont tous trouvé la mort. Et la 5e victime de 7 ans se trouve dans un état agonisant. Le criminel ici en image a été capturé. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. First of all, this outside dangerous. This outside is dangerous. When you're looking for, I think this really goes to women. When you're looking for men, you should kind of don't open up yourselves to men like that.
No, I want to ask them, women, how do you people choose really horrible people as men and you keep them in your lives? Like, is it just the urge to get married or what? No, because the way women know how to make bad decisions, sometimes I'm so angry. All these men, they have women who, this type of men, you think, see, a man who can do something like this now, he doesn't just wake up to do it. You understand? He's already a very terrible person who has probably been doing terrible things.
Yeah.
And these women will go, what is wrong now?
Yeah, because I don't think this is like a crazy. This is crazy, man. Because there are bad men out here. We have a lot of bad men out here.
Very bad.
For as much as
so when
we
I
want
see people laughing at women who haven't gotten married, it's so funny. You want them to go and marry these bastards.
Because for as much as we want to protect women, guys, you need to protect yourself. That's how women have refused that men should be protecting them like that.
Yeah, we said men should just be responsible people. We don't need protection.
Yeah, but
unfortunately,
the good men are responsible and all, but there are a lot of bad men out here. There are a lot of horny men out here. There are a lot of violent men out here. So we really need to take care.
What do you think should be done to these sex offenders?
Oh yeah, to these sex offenders now, they need to torture them live. They need to be like a TV station, right? That when you are actually caught for all these sex offenders, all these people who come and rape women and all,
Children.
yes, and children,
To fire our kids.
especially children, like they put you, I don't know, wherever, and they torture you in public to the view of everybody, so that you should know. Because I think there's a certain level of, when they are doing this type of things, there's a certain level of power which they have, or which they are trying to portray by raping women, or by doing all this PDFI shit. So that power needs to be taken away from them, because just killing them, I think, is
So merciful punishment.
yes, it's the easy way out.
No, I don't want to see your face again. If you're a child offender, I want you to be tied at the market square and left to the women. They leave you to women because women are the ones who struggle. They're the ones who carry these children to term. They're the ones who go through pregnancy. They're the ones who raise these kids. And you come and do that to a woman's child. No, let them leave it to the women.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We're gonna make it slow, painful, but surely you're not gonna make it alive.
Even though I would not really like that they should put women in that type of.
It's gonna make us feel better.
Yeah, I
you
think
do that to
I
my
think-
child,
I think
and I
you
will deal with
probably-
you.
I think you probably feel better when you see it being done to them and not you doing the doing.
When I do it,
Yeah.
you do that to my child, I'm doing it to you.
No, because even if you are the one, women's psyche is not as strong like that. It does something to you when you are the torturer, even if you are doing it for the right reason.
And I know.
Even if you are doing it for the correct, it kind
I
of
know.
does something to your psyche. So, as the good men that we are, in wanting to protect the women like that, we have to do it and inflict the pain, that pain that is going to take all that power away from that type
whichever
of guy.
ways, I don't want to see them roam the streets again.
Yeah. Well, they are basically torturing you to death.
Yeah. You're gonna die.
And also to tell all these other guys that who are
Who are
who are
planning.
even thinking about it, that is where you are going to end up. So, yeah. Guys, it was crazy. And then there was one video that was even really going viral with one guy was grinding on a small girl, and you have people who are there shouting.
This Gen Z
and people who
parenting.
are-
I watched that video. It was so disgusting. A small child and a big man. He carried the child and put. I don't know if it was on the table or what. And
Yeah.
the child was. I was like, hey.
I was there. I was like, bro, what?
This Gen Z parenting.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, that is what I think. That's even one of the reasons why we usually have some of these discussions, is because there are some of these values that we are losing, and there are many of these things that we are copying from the left. I don't know why it's copying from the left or it's copying from the west, or is all of these things which are really crazy. We don't. We really need to get back to some of these our values that we were raised with. African values, typical African values, which maybe somewhere will be like biblical values or whatever. Because there are a lot of things that we are copying that I'm just like, why are we doing this? Why
That
are we
is not
putting
copied
ourselves
from the
through
West,
this?
my man.
No, it's all
I've
this.
told you time without number that the West hold a better moral compass than us.
No, it's
you,
all
You can
no.
pretend
This,
all you want.
no, it's all this culture of degeneracy. All this culture of degeneracy is something that really comes from the West. We have not been openly degenerate as much as we used to see here, because those things could have been happening somewhere, but they're kind of limited and they were kind of closed off. And so because now when you see something like that on the internet, it's almost like an acceptance that is what it is now. Like that is what it has to be. That is the new normal, of which it is not normal. We should not be seeing things like that on the internet. We should not be seeing some things like that on the internet, because that's crazy. Anyways, on that note, we are going to be saying that keep your children safe. Don't be sending children. Children should not be doing sleepovers in houses of people that you don't know.
That sleepover thing, when did that one even start? Sef? Did we?
It's another white man thing now.
When we were growing up, did you ever hear of sleepover?
It's another white man thing. I don't remember ever doing a sleepover in my life.
I don't even know. It's of recent I'm beginning to hear. What is sleepover? Yeah.
Like we could go and watch movies, or we could go and do assignment with a friend.
You even go and watch movie, come back, they will beat you.
Yeah, we could go and do assignments in a friend's house or whatever. But 9 o'clock we were back in our houses, and that was like assignment.
9 o'clock.
Yes, and that was
9
like
o'clock.
wait now, and that was
so
like in a friend who is in the same quarter. Like you had to cross the road maybe to be in their house here, or you had to be maybe in the same house, the same city or something like that. You could not leave your quarter and go to another quarter to go and be in a friend's house there as a small child whom the parents don't intimately know those people. If it was not family member like that, then nah.
That's so much freedom, eh?
That's sleepover.
Now I'm hearing about what is sleepover? Sleepover.
So yeah, we should take a lot more care for our children. We should make our children.
If you're a sex offender and you haven't been brought to limelight yet, don't argue to me, oh. Just know that I hate you. I hate you. Like, I hate you with everything in me. Like, I wish it was for you. If you know that you are a sex offender and you see me on the road, don't greet me, you. Even though I don't yet know that you're a sex offender. But don't just make me to lose, because if I start to smile with you now, you will feel like I'm smiling with my enemy. So just avoid me. If you see me, don't greet me. Don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Just wait for your day. The day they will catch you, so that I
probably,
will come and kill you.
It probably also has to be a list of sex offenders, a sex offender list
With their pictures.
With their names and their pictures, so that we know who they are. Even though at the end of the day, we need, in order before some of these things actually happen like that, you need to be able to say for sure that this person for sure did what they're accusing the person of. And the person has to be convicted of what they have
Like the
been
one who did what
of.
he did to divine, his picture is supposed to be everywhere.
Yes, so we need to be able to say for sure that these people actually did that. And then all what we are saying should come to them. They should get tortured very well. And yes. Oh yeah, and also before I want to go, I want to also say that our guy Fully Jiran, if people, this is where we are showing our age. I don't know if you know Fully Jiran.
Deli. How come you say that?
Yeah, we also want to say Fully Jiran should rest in peace. You were missed. And just for the funny thing is, we're actually talking about Fully Jiran not too long ago, because I think he was actually ill.
Oh.
He was actually ill, and then there's this. I think there was one Nigerian celebrity who did like this. He did. There's one Nigerian philanthropist, Gen Z guy, who got a house built for one of their older celebrities or something like that. And we're looking at that on the internet, and we're saying, why is it that we don't have these guys on? How is it that we do not have those type of people in Cameroon? Because we have celebrities who are suffering like this. Fully Jiran to me
Everybody in Cameroon is suffering. If Fully Jiran, he was like the biggest in his time.
Yeah, but
He was how many people had the opportunity to even work in CRTV, and he was working with the biggest show and everything. If it did not be how he was expecting, what have been come now in more difficult, that's his problem. He should just stay there.
yeah, but with people, you have people like Fully Jiran, you have people like, I don't know, but there are many of our celebrities who are really yarring bad like this, but there's nobody who is coming to their aid, sort of.
So Fully Jiran was that broke?
Yeah, I think he was having a lot of money problems. and especially with and he's not even the first. I think there was a time Amangeya was in the same type of situation.
I can understand my man, yeah, but what about him? This
You
one
can
was
understand
like,
Mamangeya. Mamangeya was like one of the biggest artists in Cameroon at one point.
really?
Yeah.
Which song did she sing?
He,
Because I already knew my man, yeah, when they were saying that she's sick and soliciting, she died, right?
I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but I don't know.
She died. There was a time she came out. That was when I knew. I don't know any song. What music is this?
I'm not about to start singing now.
Because if she was really big, like you said, at least I would know one of her songs.
Yeah, that's well. Yeah, of the younger breed, so people are not as old as we are.
Okay.
Yeah. So just to say, if we are, and I know that we have philanthropists and we have content creators in Cameroon, we can do that. We have people in Cameroon who, they say les acteurs culturels, who actually make a lot of buzz and all of that. Maybe they should think about coming to the aid of some of these our legends. Maybe not Folidiran. Folidiran is dead. So maybe that, I'm sure that many other of our legends who are kind of suffering, and they shouldn't be, because of who they are and because of the good times that have given us. So maybe somebody should think about it. I cannot do everything, so I can only tell you what I should do. I won't know. Nobody knows me on the internet, so what the hell? I cannot do anything. I think if I was in a position that I could do that, maybe if anybody is watching this, you should like the video and you should subscribe and all of that, and you should send me money so like so that I can put me in a position to do that, so that tomorrow maybe I'll come and tell you, okay, if you should send us money, let us go and see. Maybe I don't know why Roger
Nick,
Miller
how
or
is our guy? The guy who always he didn't come today. Check.
Abdul Jabbar.
check for us.
Abdul Jabbar did not come today. And in any case, I think we have one viewer on TikTok, and she has been there for quite a while. I don't even know, maybe she just puts it and she's sleeping. It's Laura Pichu.
Laura Pichu.
It's Laura Pichu. Thank you for sticking around with us. I just think we are winding down now. So yeah, for you, rest in peace, rest in power, or whatever. And for the rest, we are going to see you guys next time. So, bye. Unless you have something else to say.
Okay, I have something to say. See. Nick, I forgot what I want to say.
I don't die.
I forgot what I wanted to say.
I have don't die.
Okay, what I wanted to say was today I think we started late. We don't respect time because of Nico. I was here 6:30. I was here. Nico was on phone with his love.
Wow.
He didn't mind that I was here, so we didn't start. So we started late. But it's not gonna be so next week. We apologize for that. And I feel like that's those guys might have checked on us. And
anyways, I even think that maybe we should probably do the lives a little bit earlier. Maybe we should probably start doing maybe 5 like that. 5 or 6. Maybe even 5. 5 should be nice. Let's start doing it at 5.
Anyway, we're gonna sort that out, but we apologize for starting late today.
Yeah, apologizing to nobody here.
Yeah, and they're gonna watch this. Maybe people who had logged in and didn't find us. So I'm apologizing because I'm a good child. I was raised well, you see. Don't mind all this shakara. And bye-bye. See you next week. For now, I gotta find my way home.
Right.
Nick?
Yes.
How are you?
I am fine, thank you. And you?
I'm wonderful. What do you think about?
What the fuck is this?
Oof, it's.
Maybe
Nick, you said we
ending.
should go a little earlier.
Yes. I should do a little earlier. Let's do a
I
little
love
earlier and
this.
see.
But I'm in the studio. Can you call me? Good evening. I'm in the studio, please. Can